Hi everyone, it is Tree from Lost Time Toys, and today I have a very special episode for you. I have in my possession, right next to me, a very, very rare Rainbow Brite doll. In fact, I'd say it is the most rare Rainbow Brite doll that was released in the United States ever. I know that's a really grand statement, but let me try to explain myself. So, in the second generation of Rainbow Brite, Up and Away released a series of dolls. There was a large doll, a large Rainbow Brite doll that I believe came in 15-inch, and they also released smaller dolls, I think in the 8-inch range. There were, I think, 5 characters in the smaller size. There was Rainbow Brite in the 15-inch size. And these were the dolls that, if you recall, I did a video. She and all the other characters have rainbow streaks in their hair, and they came with glow in the dark paint where you could basically paint on their outfits. For the 15-inch doll, you could paint on her smock, on her dress, and the thing was, uh, they glowed in the dark, and you could wash them, and it'll be clean again. So, I showed you a variant of a loose doll uh, that had a purple dress. I didn't have the smock. And then recently, I haven't shown yet, I also got another loose doll that had a green dress. So I have now in my possession a doll called Sparkle Brite, which is a African American or black character that was released in the 15-inch size. So let me show you the box. Okay, so this is the Sparkle Brite 15-inch doll, and it is released in the same line. I think the copyright was 1996, but the release date might have been 1997. The release year might have been 1997. And what makes this doll especially rare is that, to my knowledge, there weren't a lot of them that were released to the public. In fact, sorting through old blogs and old YouTube videos, very few people have this doll. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Renee at rainbowbrite.co has a Sparkle Brite doll, and in a couple years ago, Katie from rainbowbrite.net also got her hands on this doll, also in the box. And other than that, I feel like a handful of other collectors might still have this doll. I need to talk to my friend Cassandra if she has it. I know that my friend Ronnie is also looking for this doll. The thing about this doll is there is a listing that is online. I think it is anywhere from $250 to $300, but the shipping price is very, very high. I think the shipping price is almost touching $90 alone. And with tax, it becomes prohibitive or somewhat not justified to get this doll on eBay. But a family member, a very dear family member, got this for me because I knew exactly where it was, and they were in the area during a specific time, and they were able to pick it up, drive it home, and ship it to me. So this doll, along with another Up and Away color glow doll, 15-inch. So I finally got a Rainbow Brite that's like mint new in box as well. So the basically rainbow version of this, the white character, but this is Sparkle Brite, and this is the doll that I want to spotlight today. The family member that I'm talking about shipped it. Just the box is right here. I want to show you, but it's massive. They shipped it in a porcelain Christmas dinnerware box, and it's has butcher paper and tons of stamps. So when I got it today, just today, um, the family member basically said, "Hey, I'm going to attach another gift for you, but the postage alone can be your birthday gift." So my birthday was last week. I turned 38, and this is a very exciting doll. So let me just show you the box, and maybe we can talk about what I'm expecting when I open this box. So this box came from Rhode Island, and I am already in love with this character. So it has basically, it looks like the same face mold, the character, as the Rainbow Brite 15-inch doll. The character is Sparkle Brite, and obviously has a darker complexion, black hair, and I feel like very similar features with the rainbow streaks in her hair. So on the side of the box, you can see more pictures of the doll, and surprisingly, what you'll see here, the child model that's playing with the doll is white, which is so progressive and nice because if you remember this doll, this Peppermint Rose 1992 doll, had a Merriment Violet character, which is extremely rare. You often see these black characters or African American characters not have as much manufacture, so they're rare. And also the children that model the toys on the box are also shares the same ethnicity and race. But this is cool to see that there is a white young child that's embracing this doll. I love it. I would have loved this doll. And in the back, we see the exact same box that would be on the Rainbow Brite. So this is the Rainbow Brite. And I am actually not sure of all the variants that this doll comes in. You know that Rainbow Brite 15-inch in the Up and Away collection had at least 4 variants of dresses and shoes. I don't know what I have in this box, but I can't wait to open it for you. The box is in mint condition. Look at this. It's beautiful. The tape at the top is broken, but it's in beautiful, beautiful condition. I can't wait to display this. I will probably display it at the very top. Let me show you exactly. At the very, very top. I'll probably display it up there. And yeah. So now that we've taken a really nice psychedelic look at all these beautiful colors, this rainbow swirl that juts right across the surface. It is shiny. You see that she's holding this paintbrush with this rainbow light. There's this is such a stereotypical, like, it looks like a hovering sign on a computer, but it's showing all the decorative motifs that you could do with the glow in the dark paint, and then this is with the lights turned off. So it says, "Paint me and watch me glow, real rainbow hair, washable, rainbow colors that that you can paint over and over." So this is again Up and Away. It comes with 3 pots of paint, green, yellow, and pink, and a paintbrush. So the total net is, it says, the total net of the paint is half a fluid ounce. So that's kind of unusual. And the Up and Away address in the back says that it's on 54th Street in New York. It says Rainbow Brite and Sparkle Brite are trademark Hallmark licensing. I don't know who Sparkle Brite is, because it's not even one of the 5 characters that are introduced in the 8-inch size. So the 9-inch size. So the 9-inch size has Ebony. So like, I thought this was Ebony at first. So Ebony looks like this. There's Rainbow Brite. There's Amber. There's Indigo. And Cerise. Cerise looks Asian, which I am obsessed with. So, okay. So this is the color crew. Obsessed with that. So let me open up the doll so we can take a look at her together. Okay. Da-da-da. All right, let me see. I want to keep this as sane as possible. Okay. Here she comes out of the box. Okay. All right, let me set the box aside. Look at her. Oh my gosh. So she has a braid. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with her. All right, let's look at Sparkle Brite. Do we see Sparkle Brite? So Sparkle Brite has this chunky and lovely braid at the very front of her face. It dangles on the side. Oh my gosh, she has two braids. So she's not like Rainbow Brite at all. She has these beautiful locks, these two braids. So this braid, so let me show you. This braid is light blue, purple, red, and okay, let me see. It looks like there might have been some rubber bands. So it looks like there used to be this like green rubber band that ties the braid, but it has since disintegrated, as all things do. Rubber bands tend to do that. All of my lovely lady locks, which I have started collecting right here, all the rubber bands are such a hassle to clean. And there's a second braid here that's in this like green and yellow, and it has a pink rubber band that's also disintegrating. But she's so cute. Oh my gosh. So this is actually so charming. It's totally different than Rainbow Brite, because Rainbow Brite, her streaks are in the back and there's no braid. And Rainbow Brite has a light pink and yellow two ribbons that tie her ponytail. So that is different than to Sparkle Brite. And let's look at her face. So Sparkle Brite has dark brown complexion, beautiful brown eyes, and a light pink lip. So let's look at her entirety of her outfit, and then we'll talk about the paints. So she has pink shoes, these beautiful plain Jane shoes. Thank you, my friend Emily, for teaching me how to say it. So these pink shoes have green stars, and they're so cute. And she has purple stockings and a dress with this kind of like magenta purple smock. The dress underneath is, let's see what color, is this pink. So it's this bright pink underneath with the sleeves with rainbow stripes. And on the dress, there should be written RB for Rainbow Brite, but I'm hoping, does she have RB? Because her name is not Rainbow Brite, it's Sparkle Brite. So I don't know. I'll have to check. I don't want to remove her, obviously, from the cardboard, but oh my gosh, she's so cute. And she's one of the rarest dolls in the Rainbow Brite American collection. Like, I can say that because I check eBay pretty religiously. I check it 4 or 5 times a day at least. And there's only one listing of her in the entire time I've been here, and it's so high that no one's buying her. So this is Sparkle Brite. I love her. I love her colors. And I especially love the 2 big braids. So let's see. If you look at the bottom here, there are these paints, and the colors are different than the colors that's on the front of the box. This is orange, yellow, and blue, and she comes with this purple paintbrush. So I don't know if there's variants, but the other paintbrush that I had loose was yellow. So I can't wait to open the mint in box Rainbow Brite 15-inch to see what's the difference. I'll do that in a separate video, but I just wanted to show you my Sparkle Brite and how charming and cute she is. So, what do you guys think of Sparkle Brite? Are we obsessed with her? I love her that she's so unique. She's a new character that was never introduced. I think there was another doll that they almost made with a glow bear. That wasn't released either, but it's so nice to have this in my collection because now I have 3 variants of the 15-inch Rainbow Brite and a Sparkle Brite with the original box. And the original box is in mint condition. And she's still on card. She's on the cardboard, and everything is completely cinched in. Perfect. So let me know what you guys think of Sparkle Brite. I'm obsessed with her. I think she's so cute, and I don't. I have such a soft spot for uh, dolls of color, just because I feel like they're so marginalized, they're so rare, and the fact that they are priced higher now in the collector market is just so fitting because the marketplace and the toy makers undervalued their, I guess, importance. And now I guess like she gets the last laugh because she's so rare and so cherished, and she's going to be one of the most beloved things in my collection. So let me know what you think of Sparkle Brite and whether you love her, how much you love her. I know that you'll love her.